In 2017, they were called the most beautiful twins. Look what they're like now. Jackie and her husband Kevin Clements delivered their twins earlier than expected, but they were healthy and beautiful. The family welcomed twins Ava Marie and Leah Rose Clements in 2010, and, as with any parents of newborns, their lives would end up drastically changing. The young girls are undeniably beautiful, and with the help of their mother, have already become professional models. Here are the photos of the Clements twins that captivated the internet. On July 7, 2010, Jackie Clements had a surprise visit from her newborn babies, Ava Marie and Leah Rose. The twins came 4.5 weeks early, but as time went on, Jackie understood why. They came 4.5 weeks early, but knowing their personalities now makes total sense that they would show up early, unannounced, and ready to take on anything, Jackie said. After the twins were born, it didn't take long for family and strangers to notice how striking their appearances are. There's a reason they always get compliments. All babies are beautiful in their own way, but these twins are especially so. Since birth, their natural beauty is undeniable. Their skin is smooth, their hair keeps its silky texture, and their utterly symmetrical faces make them look like they're straight from a magazine. After being pushed to get the twins involved in modeling, Jackie finally did it. Once the kids reached 6 months, they were signed up with an agency in Los Angeles. Jackie already had a 2-year-old son to take care of, so this was added pressure to her parenting schedule. It was hard enough to get out of the door most days, so my attempt back then was short-lived, and I decided it just wasn't the time, Jackie said. The first attempt only lasted 3 months. While her busy schedule as a mom of 3 pulled her away from the idea of modeling, the twins weren't ready to let it go. Their 3 months of modeling were over, but Jackie thought of an important factor: the twins' dreams. Aiming to keep the children happy, Jackie didn't want to pressure them into something they didn't want to do, so she made sure that Ava and Leah had a say. The only issue with Jackie's idea of asking the girls is that Ava and Leah were still just toddlers. They weren't old enough to help make their own decisions or clearly voice their opinions. Because the only language the kids spoke were tears and squeals, Jackie and her husband were stumped. They thought hard about how and when it was the right time to allow the twins to decide on their own. By the time Ava and Leah grew to be 7, they had each developed unique personalities of their own. They were involved in several extracurricular activities such as dance and swim. On their birthday, Jackie said, "I presented my idea to the girls that, if they were up for it, in addition to their dance classes and swim team practices that they had every week, they could give modeling a try." Now that the kids were older and excited about modeling, the process would most likely go much smoother. Luckily, Jackie's neighbor had recently opened a children's boutique. She needed some models to help market the new business. The twins got the job. Plus, I needed some new photos if I was going to get them an agent, so I figured this would be a great opportunity for all of us, Jackie said. Now that the family was all aboard the modeling train, Jackie had to get the girls back with an agent. She worried that it would be hard to find one since 6 years went by after the first attempt. The beauty of the twins was only partly the reason for their success in their Instagram account. There were some tactics that Jackie had to use to help gain all of the followers she did. She spilled the beans on a few secrets. Now, a little over 5 months later, the girls have over 380,000 followers, she started. "One thing I know for sure, if it's all about the pictures, so don't settle for an average photographer because you want to save a few dollars. You hear that, folks? Take quality pictures." 2017 was an excellent year for the twins and their whole family. Outside of Ava and Leah opting into modeling, Jackie had a hunch 2017 would be lucky, regardless. Aside from the fact that I'm a huge believer in signs and have been told by almost everyone that 7 is a lucky number, I just had a feeling that this year was going to be a fun and exciting year for them, Jackie explained. A mother's intuition is often correct. Ava and Leah were becoming successful, but their older brother, Chase, provided to be a talented kid as well. Is it any surprise that talent runs in the family? Chase signed with the same agencies as his younger sisters and has a little extra on his resume. Not only does Chase model, but he also knows how to act. He's been in a few commercials as well. Not a bad start. It wasn't very long before everyone learned that the girls had the nature for modeling, and soon after they decided to give modeling a try, they already had 6 jobs in the span of a week. What happened to Ava and Leah Clements' dad? Kevin Clements was diagnosed with T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia, lymphoma, in 2019. Thanks to a successful bone marrow transplant from his brother Chris, Kevin is now a cancer survivor. Yes, Kevin Clements is alive and healthy following his successful bone marrow transplant. Yes, Ava and Leah use makeup for professional photo shoots, which is a standard practice in the modeling industry. Their makeup is clean, vegan, cruelty-free, and includes essential oils and vitamins, adhering to sustainable packaging practices. The twins' rapid rise to fame and their active presence in the modeling industry at a young age have sparked discussions about child influencers' welfare and the pressures of social media. Their parents have been proactive in managing their careers, ensuring they remain grounded and focused on their well-being.